Okay, I don't know what stopped me. I don't know if it's getting old or something's telling me to back off, but I have to let the public know why on June the 11th, Tuesday at 1:30, I'm going to court. It's a civil matter, but Miss Cooper is forcing me in court. And Reno was there, they talk lawyer language. And Leanne Fitch is leaving Monday. And right now, Leanne Fitch, there's a whole parade of people, media, talking to her and going to her office, and she's explaining her history and what it's time to move on. Well, I hear that she's going to be on the advisory board of the RCMP. Somebody left me a note and told me that. But anyway, Leanne Fitch is being looked at like, oh my God. She was the police chief when the tragedy happened. It'll be a year ago in a few months. It was sad. But I just want to let my experience and the battle that I'm going through, and if it happened to me, what other person this has happened to. So tonight I'm going to finish all this. I'll do a video here, maybe two, and I'll do another one across the river. And just, I'm just going to go on for about 3 or 4 minutes. Go to YouTube, write Fred Loiseau. Loiseau, L-L-A-L-O-I-S-E-A-U. Fred Loiseau and Charles LeBlanc. You'll see a video after Stephen Stafford, the police that so-called roughed up the soldier Luc Béjean in front of the IROC. When he was acquitted, Fred Loiseau decided upon himself to come right after me. And this is where the lawsuit is coming in. It's a long story, but I was riding my bicycle on the sidewalk, and there was 5 police cruisers, I think it was 4, in front of King's Place. And it was then those days where the Fredericton police acknowledged me as media. The only reason they acknowledged me as media was Stephen Stafford was on trial for assault. The minute he was acquitted, they turned their back against me. It was time to pay the price because I filmed a soldier getting beat up by a cop. And if you look at that video, go to YouTube, look at that video, and you see right there, right plain, he asked me, he shouted at me to go across the street. Look at the video. The video speaks for itself. You even see in the video a guy riding a bicycle on the sidewalk, no helmet, 5, 6 cops around, and nobody said nothing. So look at that video. Another video is go to YouTube, write Dan Bichière. I think it's Dan Bichière Midnight or Dan Bichière Fredericton Police. And you'll see a video where a police officer approached me, gave me a fine, $140, and told me it was because I was seen to ride a bicycle on the sidewalk about 2 weeks earlier. So Monsieur Bichière, the Sergeant at Arms, former Sergeant at Arms of the New Brunswick legislator, saw me ride a bicycle on the sidewalk, called the police and told the police to give me a ticket for riding a bike. And the police works for Monsieur Bichière at the legislature. They make $60 an hour. And this is where the trouble really began. What is it? 4 minutes. So that's it there, and this is just the beginning. I'll do more as the night goes on, and I'll post everything on before I go to court Tuesday at 1:30.